Hey guys, I'm 13 the Almighty.
Tony Newport.
Basic DB.
Salty Truth.
We're Amerime Junkies. We're back for episode 2 of the new podcast. Let the fuckery begin.
Today we're talking about big bads, right?
Yeah.
The biggest of the baddest bastards.
All shapes, sizes, and forms.
Because, you know, it doesn't just take size like Galactus to be a big bad.
Or,
You have to carry yourself like an all-around bad motherfucker.
right.
AKA Negan.
Exactly. You don't necessarily
No
have
excuses.
You don't
No
necessarily have to
exceptions.
be a bad guy. You can just be a badass person.
You could be a planet and be a big bad.
Yeah, fucking ego and shit.
Ego's not a big bag. Don't.
No, he's not. I'm just saying.
But he is a big bad Green Lantern. Like the nigga's a planet.
Yeah, what the fuck? So,
I want to start with the movies because I think the movies have like the weakest big bads.
of course.
They had the most long lasting, like, I think the Godzilla and, you know, all that type of stuff, but like
King Kong.
they usually end up in disappointment.
I haven't had a chance to see the new Kong yet, but so far there's been a lot of more good than bad. So
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed by the 2014 Godzilla.
Oh, fuck no.
Because one, now it's going to be weird, but Godzilla seemed a little overweight. He looked like a very, like him fighting, he was just like, shit.
Like he was tired or something?
I should swim more.
Oh, I should have did some cardio
monkey.
before this.
Sean K. Monkey.
I love that they
And that whole Bryan Cranston switcheroo thing for main character, that was a big middle finger as well.
Was that a
all
rewrite
just a
during the
letdown,
was that a rewrite?
No, it was all part of the plan. It was like, yeah, people, Bryan Cranston, but he's not Rosenberg, and we gonna kill this nigga.
That was the reason everybody went to go see that movie. He was the only reason everybody went to go see Godzilla. It wasn't Godzilla himself, and I think he was getting the Jaws treatment where you barely seen him until like the last the last scene.
I hate that shit.
is it worth it though? I don't.
It was,
wasn't worth it.
Did you see it?
I saw gifts of it. That's and like I grew up a big Godzilla fan.
Right.
Like
it was like
the
it was like
music,
he
the
was
dirt.
fighting some weird version of like Mothra.
No, dog.
Mr. and Mrs. Mothra.
That's my issue with that. If you're gonna get Godzilla right, you
Mothras.
got to get his homies right too.
Modern Mothra.
Now I did like the way I like the way they built up his fire breath though, because
Oh, yeah.
you hear
Yeah, it started from the tail.
and it was like charging. I'm just like, okay.
That was only, that,
I watched that
right there.
part, but I didn't like actually like the full part. I saw an edited version on YouTube, and all you heard is fire in my life.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Do we consider Godzilla a big bad?
Well,
course Godzilla's a big bad.
originally,
Godzilla.
originally he was a bad guy.
Original
Yeah.
Godzilla, yes, he's a fucking big bad.
and then as the franchises went on, he became the champion of the people.
Yep.
Or more of a
He's-
anti-hero.
He
They had to
No,
make it work.
because remember, it got to a point where they literally could summon Godzilla.
Yep. And the
Got
kids
Zuki and all that shit.
like he was a big
somebody's
bad
coming to save us.
to the
Speaking
people,
of
and then
summoning
he
big
became a
bads-
big bad to other big bads. And it's like,
Kaijus and shit.
Speaking of summoning things, remember when remember back in the day there was like this Green Ranger who showed up in the Power Rangers.
God, this
It just fucked shit up.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Oh yeah, right. Bing.
I'm getting drunk tonight. I just remember I held off all
Yeah,
weekend.
you know what?
Every day is St. Patty's Day.
You know what? I'm not even going to touch on that. It's like, look, the fact that I work on a college campus, I'm gonna just stop it right there.
Congratulations.
Having fun.
But yeah, you had the Dragon Sword, and that was a big bad. It was Mecha Godzilla. It was Mecha Godzilla update.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tommy himself was a big bad because he was a bad guy originally. I know.
Tommy all over.
He was whooping everybody ass when he first
He brought
came
his
through.
own sound effects.
Oh yeah, he brought his own music. too.
I was like,
He brought his own move too. The double back spin and shit.
I'm like, yeah. The editors, they're like, editor, why'd you put in those sounds? Oh, I didn't. That was all him.
Yeah, that was
He's
all
like-
Tommy.
Speaking of Rangers, do you think the big bads are going to let us down in the new film?
Oh yeah, of course,
Yes, because
of course.
that big bad thing is supposed to be Goldar.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Oh god.
Dog.
Yeah, that's exactly who that is.
Now, I remember from the Mighty Morphin series, Goldar was actually the one person you couldn't fuck with.
Yeah, yeah. First episode.
Every time it came to them fighting Goldar, he shut that shit down.
Goldar was like
Sit your
the
ass
only
down.
minion of any Power Ranger series that actually beat them. It constantly beat them. He beat Jason. He beat Tommy.
He finished the Green Ranger.
He destroyed. I'm pretty sure he destroyed the fucking
wow.
Megazord.
Okay, wait,
Oh,
pause.
wow.
Side note, because speaking of Power Rangers, I want to know from our Zach in the office over there, if I go see Power Rangers this time, am I going to get my ass beat like I did the last time I saw Power Rangers?
What you
The
do?
funny thing is, I was gonna use that against him, but okay, I see what you did there. Respect it.
Bones.
When he was a little Lamont, his mama took him to go see the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. A good time was had, but he really didn't pay attention to the movie much because he was eating all the sugar and popcorn and
Makes
candy.
sense.
Yeah, you know the 6-year-old turnip.
And then at the end of the movie, he just exploded into a ball of energy.
At the end of the movie, the song came on.
Right.
My little ass hopped up and ran to the
At the
stage.
hour and a half
Go,
mark.
Power Rangers.
Oh god.
Everyone was cheering at me.
Which Mighty Morphin were you for Halloween?
I apparently wore, I don't remember it, but I apparently wore the White Ranger outfit for
I
like
wore the
5
red.
years straight. Before hopping into a Charizard outfit for 5 years.
All right, so Tommy Green Ranger badass. Tommy White Ranger.
He was a good guy. Like he wasn't a badass. He was more like the Great White Hope,
Exactly.
which is funny on several different levels.
Do you
he reminded me of Piccolo.
Do you think the Power Rangers will be able to beat Godzilla?
Fuck no.
Depending on the scale of the Zords compared to the scale of Godzilla.
I don't know if
No.
Godzilla does a little more cardio and
Work his
bench
legs
presses
out.
a couple mountains,
Leg day.
he would
So
definitely
you're
take
talking
the.
around 2010 abs in the Arnold Schwarzenegger Godzilla.
I'm telling you, Godzilla could definitely take the Power Rangers to Suplex City. Hashtag Brock Lesnar. Hashtag Suplex City.
Yeah. Hashtag. But no. All right.
Take you.
With this,
Okay, what about the different genre? Godzilla versus the duos from what is it with the
Pacific
double
Rim?
team?
Yeah.
Pacific Rim.
Oh, Godzilla's going down. Sorry.
Really think
Wait,
so?
which Godzilla though?
Modern Godzilla.
Modern Godzilla going down.
I guess so.
Old school
I guess a
Godzilla will
Jaeger.
take it.
Old school Godzilla.
Old
is coming here to
school
take them
Godzilla.
cheeks.
He was just like, "Arr!" Yeah. Now that would be a good fight, but I feel like if Godzilla wins, it's by
That'd be
extremely narrow margin.
Because it's going to end up Godzilla versus them from Pacific Rim is going to end up like the death
The
battle.
Jaegers. There we go.
Yeah. There we go.
It's going to end up like the death battle.
Oh,
You're going to think it's going to look like he has Godzilla for a while, and then it's like, know what? I'm tired of this shit. You're about to be turtle still.
Fireball. Put the suckers out.
Stop.
Yo, no.
With the Scott Pilgrims.
Yeah. Scott Pilgrim reference.
You think you're gonna go see Pacific
in
Rim too?
Hell yeah.
Man.
Let's keep it 100. This was Guillermo del Toro giving us exactly what we wanted as an adult. It was like, look, we're not going to go. It was like a sci-fi equivalent to The Expendables. We're not going to give you too much of a complex story, but I'm going to give you a robot beating up a monster, and he's going to use a ship as a baseball bat in one scene.
Exactly.
Boom.
Bam. There you go. Whole movie.
Like we did.
Summed up in.
If you honestly went to this movie looking for a deep story,
It's like
you done fucked up.
if you're looking for this movie to have a story, you're going to have a bad time.
That's like going to see that movie for a deep story. It's like going to watch Fast and Furious, but you're not watching it for the fast cars or the bad bitches.
Exactly.
I don't get it. What's the point?
You're watching it for the family story.
Apparently.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I watched the one joint because I knew The Rock and Vin Diesel were gonna have a fight
You watch
scene.
it, people don't watch it for the story; they watch it for the Rock.
They watch it for the fast cars.
Hold on. That's
the bad
because
women.
you gotta admit the Rock's character, who is a big bad.
Yes.
The Rock is as an actual person in real life.
Cause-
Is a
Yeah,
big
right.
man.
He a big bad in the
But
real
the
life.
thing is, he's literally like the epitome of every awesome 80s action film that it's like you can literally throw him into like Predator or Commando.
And he will fucking fit right in.
Dwayne literally looks like not Johnny Bravo, 007 bad guy, right? But Bond would lose. that much of a big bad. Just that guy? No, I'm gonna go home.
Of The Rock being the big bad, him playing Shazam.
You mean Black Adam?
Right, that's what he got there.
He gets his ass
It's
beat
the
by
fact
Shazam.
that's Black Adam.
I love the fact that
Get
DC,
your nerd shit together, all right? Making us look bad.
Excuse me.
I love the fact that
Nerd guy.
DC is more prepared to deal with Black Adam than actually doing a Shazam movie. But in retrospect, you have to remember, Shazam has one of the hands down shittiest hero origin stories.
Yeah, he's just a fucking kid who met
Literally magical homeless man.
Hey.
Hey kid, you want some candy?
No,
Oh, I mean, you want some magic powers? Okay, and
say
there
my
you
name. Say my
It
name.
doesn't
little boy.
matter. It doesn't matter if it's candy or magical powers. Little nigga, you fitting to get touched.
By the way, there's
If you
there's
want
a new
these powers, say my name, boy.
There's a
Say
new
my
kid
name.
for
Say my
Marvel.
name.
that they're introducing with the Inhumans called Kid Kaiju, and he draws like monsters and fights with them,
Well, okay.
Is that a
like
part of-
Godzillas and all that type of monsters and whatnot. It's pretty cool.
Was that a part of the creature, the monsters event in Marvel?
No, it might have been, but they just introduced him
Okay.
for a
Kid
Marvel
Kaiju.
Super Fight,
Okay.
and he rolls around with Moon Girl,
Okay.
who runs around with fucking giant dinosaur and shit.
Just to let y'all know,
That's
Moon
a
Girl,
cute little combo. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a cute. Okay, that's a.
Just to let everybody know, Moon Girl is like the smartest Inhuman in Marvel to date, as of right now.
Currently, don't care about Moon Girl.
She's dope.
Black
She
girl
is
magic.
dope.
She's the smartest person in Marvel.
Black girl magic.
It's awesome, but I'm more fixated on the girl who's replacing Tony Stark as Iron Man.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
Riri?
Did you
Yeah.
see? There's a the MIT video.
Yes.
Yeah, that look. Every year MIT does a intro video for freshmen.
Yeah.
And it's normally something pop culture oriented.
Right.
And they did like a live action
Riri.
Williams Iron Man short.
Holy shit.
And it
Wow.
looks really good. So
check
when you
it out.
guys have a chance, make sure you go on the net and check that one out.
Dog, apparently Riri exists because Tony is gearing up to become a big bag of Marvel. Via all the suits and like losing his shit and
Of
constant
course.
alcohol and
Yeah, I
all
know.
the shit he's been through.
Hold on. First of all, you know what you need to go read? Superior Iron Man.
Yeah.
Because that shit, Tony took up the assholeness to a whole nother level.
But at the same time, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, the reason Riri is in charge now is because of what happened in Civil War II.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, Tony's is in a coma, and he is not waking up no time soon. So what he did is he downloaded his consciousness into a program that Riri just happens to have.
And then
It just
she
happens to
No,
have.
well, not happens to have. He mails it to her in the first issue of Invincible Iron
I
Man.
like that kid. Yeah, so he's like, I like that kid.
Yeah, I know. It's something about this one. No, but actually, he found out that she re-engineered his suit, so that's why he sent this
Right.
program to her.
He was like, okay, apparently he's like, she's smart enough. All right.
Smart enough.
I'm G'd anyway. Let's might as well send the fuck
Is he gonna
off.
hit her with the same thing he hit
Pepperwood.
Peter with
Oh,
when he's flirting with Aunt May?
Oh
shit.
my god. Wait,
I'm gonna tell your aunt. Don't
Listen.
listen. I'm gonna tell your aunt.
you ain't shit. Which reminds me, April 1st.
You can still be seen on
Season 2
camera.
of Attack on Titan.
Well, what?
Not excited.
I personally am because there's been too much bullshit. Like hold on. Like,
I'm waiting to care. I really am. I'm waiting to care.
No, because you know why? It's so hard just to get a second fucking season of a good
Of
anime.
anything.
Honestly,
This is true.
Like they finally said that High School of the Dead's getting a second season.
For
Right.
real?
yeah.
Yes.
Finally. God damn. That's
Like
what I've
me
been waiting
personally,
for.
I still don't fucking believe it. I'm just like, y'all niggas
Y'all
lying.
lying to me.
No.
I'm gonna need proof.
Dog,
I'm gonna need
Jack
proof like
came
how
back
we needed
after how
proof.
many years?
True.
True.
We needed like
And Jack
that.
is not
Like those
skipped
are
a
like the two best things that happened Jack coming back and then Toonami coming back.
Yeah, next you know,
Tsunami?
Aaron Magruder going to come back and say, you know what, I'm gonna redo season 4.
Yeah, this is the era for reruns and retellings and all that type of
Back
stuff.
like cook crack.
Yeah,
Hopefully, it'll be done good this time around.
yeah.
Like,
Because how many times did they try to redo Godzilla? And we all just been like,
No.
Well, I mean,
was that,
the one
2001?
in 2001 was a big hit. It was a big hit in America. The problem was Japan was not feeling it.
it wasn't Godzilla.
There was like,
Like it was to the point they couldn't even actually use his sound effects.
that's why they did Godzilla 2000, where old school Godzilla beat the shit out of the new Godzilla. It's like,
Just to let them know.
Beat his shit, flew on the ground and then cooked that nigga.
Yeah, just let you know you can't beat the original.
But
but yo, what about? All right, here's another big bad we haven't addressed yet. Galactus.
Meh.
let's see. He's the most obvious of the big bads.
Meh.
I thought you were going to go with Thanos since
thought
that's
you-
what's coming up next.
I thought
You know
was
what?
gonna
That's
go with
Also,
Franklin
an obvious of the big bad.
Franklin. Now you want to mention?
I would
Galactus.
I wanted to start there and then go up.
Oh, okay. I get it. Because Franklin is a bad motherfucker. He made Galactus his hero. Like, come on, how many people could do that?
Whose son is that?
That's
Reed's-
Sue
Reed's.
Sue and Reed's son.
Yep.
Yeah.
This kid can manipulate anything in the universe.
Yeah, I was told
Imagine-
about him thoroughly like a few days ago.
Imagine Marvel's equivalent to Dr. Manhattan.
Exactly.
Yep, in child form.
Dr. Manhattan is a big bad.
And the fact that he's not technically a hero makes him a big bad.
No, actually he wasn't just he was the hero. They made the government made him a hero.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah,
But
you're going to Vietnam. He's just like,
okay.
oh, all right.
Oh.
But that's what
I
I'm saying,
guess.
though. They made him a hero, but once you get to Vietnam and you see the shit that he does, is that considered heroic?
When you're American, yes.
Yeah.
America.
Exactly. But no.
America's a big bad.
We see his
Of course,
big ass-
America's a big bad.
Oh yeah, we're going to discuss that too.
But no, you had to think how the other countries felt when that happened. It's just because our thing, in God we trust, and then to have Dr. Manhattan just fighting for America. You technically have a God fighting for you. How does the other countries feel like?
That's why they
let this shit happen.
That's why they literally just surrendered. They was like, and we surrender. You were surrendered to America. No, we surrendered to that guy.
Yeah.
That big blue motherfucker.
But
What is
you
the?
can have that same argument with Superman though.
Oh shit! I can't.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
Well,
We gonna get there.
hold on. Now, with Superman, it's always been different variations, and I know where you're
Right,
going.
right.
Are you thinking more like the way he was literally Ronald Reagan's personal boy in
The Dark Knight.
in the Dark Knight Returns?
Yup.
I'm thinking more of, my wife and kid died. I run this shit.
Injustice.
No
Oh,
one
yeah,
else
you're
is
going
touching
with
it.
Outside
Injustice.
the space with the red eye suit, just big red bag.
I was thinking more.
How
of,
mad are you? Superman.
Well, that's just like Earth. That's like Earth 4 with Justice Lords and whatnot.
Exactly, but no, I was thinking about the what's this Justice League where they get to the other Earth and it's just like the Justice League took over.
Yeah, the Justice Lords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Another version of Superman that is a big bad but slowly shifts during the movie is Gods and Monsters. Superman.
Oh yeah.
Well, God,
Mexican Superman.
the entire concept behind Gods and Monsters was just kind of very dark and very sad.
dark.
It was just showing
Like
you
the short with Superman and that variation of Brainiac, that was heartbreaking.
That-
beautiful. I loved it.
That shit. Oh my god.
Oh my
You
god.
know,
I just knew
every
I was,
Harley Quinn fan's gonna be pissed at me, but the fucking Batman shirt, that gave me so much joy.
So much
All right,
pleasure.
Bats, take me to jail.
Who says you're going to jail?
They're not gonna be mad though. Like they're in the movie, so they're just like whatever.
This bitch got nyam nyam nyam.
Didn't she beat the Joker's ass? Joker is a big bad. True or untrue?
Joker's a bit true.
And his effect of the world in Gotham.
Because not only
And
it
thus
was
the effect
it
of
used
the
to
world
be
by like Batman having to take off time from everything else to be like, I gotta handle this funny motherfucker over here. I'll be right back, y'all.
Killer Croc's on the loose.
Like,
Nope.
Batman spends
Joker's more
most
important.
of his
Fuck that
time
guy.
containing Joker to Gotham, because once he gets out of Gotham, that's how you get injustice. All this bullshit.
Good example.
Not gonna argue that.
World's Finest. Again.
Oh
Batman versus
yeah,
Superman.
and
World's Finest.
the crossover thing on that, like, what was it, the Kids WB?
Exactly. When Joker,
Lex Luthor was supposed to take out Batman, and Joker was supposed to take out Superman.
That's exactly what he was talking about. Dude, you do not take the Joker outside of Gotham, because if he does, he's gonna fuck everything else up. You see what he did to Metropolis?
That motherfucker, the moment he's out of Gotham, is like a parasite.
Exactly.
So
Hey,
is
another
Godzilla
good.
your favorite example of a big bad in movies, or do you have some?
Nah,
I don't have an example favorite in big bads when it comes to movies.
when it comes to films, when it comes to a big bad, I think the physical stature is literally just base. That's the base of it. What makes a cinematic big bad is what they're doing, how they carry themselves,
Right.
and how it's executed.
Their
Right.
motivations and their
Like-
goals.
Like Bane from the Dark Knight trilogy, that was a big bad.
Yeah, he succeeded in what he wanted to do.
Now, Heath Ledger's Joker is great, but that was more like chaos.
Yeah.
Bane struck with precision and fear, and followers who literally laid down their lives.
Yeah.
He was like, I need one to stay in the plane, brother. I was just like, wait,
All right,
nigga,
you
you
got it.
just agreed to just
We just went with it because he was that dedicated.
No, dog. I think out of all film genres and all that basis, Darth Vader, dog. Just the way
The
he
only
has
reason I
carried
gotta
that-
say no is because he answered
Nah.
to someone.
that doesn't mean anything. you can
I
be
mean, I hear that, but
Power Rangers answered to Zordon. They were still unfucked with.
He answers to someone that purposely put limiters on him because he was afraid of him. So, like, of course, that still
Right.
cancels out. That makes him a bit. He might answer to that person, but only because that person is afraid of him.
You
and
mentioned
he's
them
trying to
anywhere
lock him
else
down.
in the universe. They went, "Can we go home?"
Vader
though?"
is a big. Vader is a big bad in films, comics, and games. Like,
it's funny. It's funny you mentioned that. I just saw that scene from Rogue One when he just wiped out all them fucking rebel troopers.
That's why on our Instagram I put that hallway
Oh
monitor
my
champion.
god, dog.
In the, I mean,
like
until his recent appearance in Rogue One, Darth Vader on film really isn't that great. I'm sorry, like,
because
James Earl Jones being his voice is what makes it work.
That still
because
plays
in the-
that him being the big
because
bad.
before this film, it's been like, bam, you have Darth Vader. You really didn't know unless you like looked up stories. You really didn't know how much of a badass he was. This is the guy. This is the bad guy of the story, and then the next movies come out. This is how he becomes, but you don't see him actually really doing anything until all these side stories.
Now that you mentioned
It wasn't until this movie that came out where it's like, all right, he's a big bad in films. He was a big bad in comic for the whole whole Edge God thing. All I'm surrounded by is
But-
fear and dead men.
Yeah.
And then he's been a big bad in video games for the longest. I think we were
Fuck,
playing Battlefield.
Yeah.
Battlefront.
No, Battlefront. Star Wars.
When everyone got their heroes, it's like Luke has entered the battle. I don't give a fuck about Luke. So and so entered the battle. I don't give a fuck about Luke. The moment you heard Vader, nope.
Run away.
Dog, in the old cartoons, before he even wore the mask, they found out that there's an existence of beings that go beyond Jedi, right? And they kidnap Obi-Wan and Ahsoka's is
Ahsoka Tano.
right.
Yeah.
And they grip them up by a being of light and a being of darkness, and they be like, Anakin, you have to choose. Anakin looks at them both, he brings them both down, just like, let my people the fuck go. Both controlling both dark and light. Like, god damn, Anakin, you do whatever you want, huh?
Yep.
Vader
And
don't
He was walking around like, I'm daddy dick round this motherfucker.
But see, but that's
it's a big conflict for me between the
But
Star.
doesn't count him as a big bad though.
Huh?
But doesn't count him as a big bad though, because we could say Kylo Ren is a big bad too. He stopped the fucking laser beam in mid.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That was some shit.
That was some shit. He was a big bad until we saw his face.
Oh yeah.
But
Pretty
that,
boy.
When we saw his
that
face, it
though.
was like, you pretty boy nigga, pretty boy ass nigga. Fuck you wanted for.
Even
Emo
that
punk.
though, dog. Like that fear for Kylo Ren originates when you start the film because it reminds you of Vader a little
Yep.
bit, and he wants it to. His entire like
After seeing his
idea is
face,
like I
though,
want to be like my
It's
grandfather.
just like when I saw his
After
face.
seeing his face, though, he just sounds like a whiny kid that
emo.
shops at Hot Topic.
You
Not
wouldn't say
back
that's
when-
his face
that-
though.
Oh fuck no.
Oh fuck no.
No,
No.
of course not.
Actually, I might. I just might.
He's like,
I'm that ballsy.
He's like, you fucking,
Either I die or get
you're fucking
superpowers.
dead, bitch.
You killed your Pepe.
God.
Oh, so
He's literally one of those white
My
kids
bad.
you hear.
all right.
If y'all
Give me the
didn't-
keys
if-
now.
just in
Give me
case
the
y'all
keys
didn't
now,
know.
Martha, or I'm killing everyone in this house tonight. That is
Damn, Martha, give him the keys.
That
Oh
is
my
exactly
God.
Kylo Ren.
So we got little to few big bads in movies.
They're
Yeah.
talking
No,
about,
there's still a few now.
speaking of big
Most-
bads, they're
but
talking
there's just
about
far
bringing
more
back
when
the
an
Matrix.
anime-
Huh?
They're talking about redoing the Matrix.
So it would be actually right this time.
They're just talking about doing it.
So would it be
redoing
done
it
by
with,
the original
nope.
writer of it?
It
I don't
needs
know.
to be.
With the Wachowskis?
The Wachowskis didn't write it.
No, well, they
There was
got no-
actually a huge
I'm not sure
lawsuit
about the writer.
that it was actually this older black woman. She's like 71 now,
Oh shit.
but she wrote a series of books that the Wachowskis literally slightly transformed and turned into the Matrix. Literally, they spent about a solid $80 million in media blockage, so it never hit mainstream.
Wow.
She settled in 2012 for an estimated $172 million.
So it took her over 10 years just to get her fucking
Yep.
settlement.
Look, when you get money, you have the power. You can have the power to just. It's like no,
Drag this on for as long
let's
as
see
I
if
can.
Let's see if she dies. She seems old. This is
Who runs the world? Benjamin Franklin.
The real money is the big bad of life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of our life. Yeah, the Wachowskis won't have nothing to do with it. It'll probably just be like a whole. Just
But the
something
funny
different.
thing is, the Wachowskis after that they have redeemed themselves with Sense8.
Redeemed.
quote unquote.
No, because you know why? It was just like, did they write it? It was like, yeah, they actually wrote this.
I was like,
And it was like,
alright.
oh.
Frauds.
And then it was like, all right, this is actually good. Okay. Well,
So now that
For now.
we hit up the Matrix, we're moving on to Netflix. You guys want to hit anime big bads?
Anime big
yo,
bad.
what?
The
All right.
Purple man.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I really don't remember that many anime big bads.
Yeah.
Let's start with
Oh.
let's start with one of my personal favorites because he always sounded like he had to take a shit. Broly.
Nah.
Kakarot!
Yo, Broly constantly sounded like there was a cauldron of shit.
His motivations was stupid.
Okay, so
He's
Angry-
only supposed to
angry
exist for
kid.
the movies.
his
Angry
motivations
kid.
are stupid.
So dumb.
But you know what's messed up? In all the abridged versions of the movie, he's actually more terrifying.
These abridged versions make all the villains
Like-
seem more terrifying.
Like
Shout
in
out to Team 4-Star.
Team
Team
4-Star.
4, there's
Yep.
somebody called SSJ 9000 who did it first, and then Team 4-Star did it. But the way they did Broly, it's just like terrible, especially for Trunks. He's like, Princess Trunks. No, you lied to me. I didn't know such thing. I don't know what you're talking about. It was like, you've been a dirty boy. Goku, get me the fuck off this planet. It's time to leave. It's time to leave.
Get me off home.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
my first favorite big bad of anime was definitely Frieza. And that's because of not even like how he fought or anything, like just his effect on the universe around them, dog. Like everybody they went to was just like, we don't fuck with bull, please go away.
No, but that's what I'm talking about. The abridged version just makes him seem much more terrifying. Like, of course, he was terrifying in the original, but in the abridged, he just got that menacing aspect to him, and he don't take no shit from Goku or fucking Vegeta.
In
it was
both-
just the fact that Frieza took out in the story of Bardock piece, took out the whole planet casually.
Yep.
I was like, wait, there was like no effort. It was
No,
like
none.
like tired of these monkeys.
Yeah, there.
In
This
both,
is how scary Saiyans are, dog. Gohan, as a baby, was fighting Piccolo. A man that has been fighting with his father for almost their entire lives, right? Gohan has one night where he turns himself into the big bad monkey, right? Piccolo says, "Fuck all that.
I'm destroying the moon."
Like I'd rather destroy the moon than deal
Side
with
note.
a giant Saiyan right now.
Smartest move ever.
Side note:
Smartest move ever.
Piccolo's only like 4 years older than Gohan.
Technically, yes.
Still his whole life.
Technically.
But
All his
in
life, he
both
had to
the
fight.
abridged versions and the original versions, when it comes to Frieza, it always makes him seem like he's just a psycho, a crazy mass murderer. And the entire time, all you hear is when he talks is tiptoe through the window.
See, when it comes to like big
It's because
bad,
they make him so flamboyant in both versions.
when it comes to big bads and anime, you can't have them too long, or they make the show stale.
Like
Right.
when they
True.
when they stretched out the whole Boo thing way too far.
No,
They
not so much. But I'm thinking it more Inuyasha and
Oh God, I don't
Inuyasha. And,
like Inuyasha. It's,
What's his name? The fucking big bad of Inuyasha, Narako.
Yeah, Naraku. Right.
I couldn't stand him because he was like,
The
Damn it, I
entire
forgot what
show,
Big Bad I
dog,
wanted
he
to
was
talk
gone.
about.
He was gone the entire show.
oh my god, and they just like they couldn't kill him because he just kept multiplying. He kept having all
That
these other
shit.
He's
forms.
literally the anime version of Carmen Sandiego.
Exactly. I couldn't stand.
Well-
I can't stand it. He's a
no,
horrible. He's a horrible.
no,
big
because
bad.
there's a few characters like that in anime too.
a lot.
It's
Someone
annoying,
we-
dog.
So,
Someone
yeah.
we need to talk about that's also a big bad. Madara.
Dog. Bruh, he's the
Pain is the
Pause.
precursor. And then it's like, all right,
Let's start with the original big,
big bad, and then there's just the bigger
Let's
bad.
build up to that first. Because let's start with the original big bad of Naruto, Orochimaru.
Dude, yes.
I was gonna start with the person who is a big bad, but he's actually really good, Gaara.
Gotta.
Cause
You mean
think
cut my
about
life
it.
into pieces?
'Cause
This
think-
is my last resort?
Yep.
Because think about it, Gaara does not look like, in any sense of a word, a good person.
And dog,
At all.
my thing is, he's a good person the entire time. He just hasn't slept for like 10 years. And he's just like, I don't hate anybody. I'm just
need
so
to sleep.
tired.
You can't tell I'm tired because I have no eyebrows.
I have
Mr.
no eyebrows.
Sandman, send him a dream.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nah,
I loved it though,
Hands
because
down.
like, all right, so I'll be a fanboy right now. Gar was a beast, right? And they presented him to be since he popped up. But Lee, dog.
But
best
Lee's not a
fight ever in Naruto.
Lee's not a big. Well, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That
was the best
Right.
fight scene ever.
and that's where the whole thing of Naruto began to piss me off, because I was like, you guys are starting to ignore a lot of your really good side characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have interesting side characters, especially Rock Lee.
Especially.
But it carries on to what I was saying. One went to say about Godzilla, Jurassic Park, all those. Like, big bads are really in presentation, right? Before you do anything, you hear a thump or you get scared or shit. When Rock Lee is introduced, he's a joke for half the series when he introduced.
Come on.
When he fights Gaara, the first thing he does halfway through the fight is drop the fucking weights, and everybody shakes. They like,
What's good a couple weights going to do? Hits the ground. Oh, sweet baby.
my man pretty much dropped what? Watch the Thrones. That's what that was.
He was carrying close to 1,000 pounds, 500 in each leg.
Bruh.
I was like, so you just like running around with that on, huh?
Like, he still lost that fight, but it was just incredible to see.
Gar had to work for it.
Yeah, he had to work hard for it.
Like, you gonna work today.
And the
Gar was ready to kill him because he was just like, how dare you make me sweat my own sweat?
how dare you make me bleed my own blood? But Gar, like, he brought Lee. I can't fucking Lee, man. He's just so determined, because even after all that, he still got up, unconscious, broken, bleeding, and bloody. He still got up. Ooh.
That carries over, though, because, like, Gar was even only at the Chunin exams because Orochimaru was, like, posing as the Kazekage.
Exactly. That was the only reason.
Orochimaru is a fucking bastard. Before we say anything nice about this boy,
He's not a big bad. He's just a bastard.
he's a
When
dog.
when his music comes on, this is like,
Here we fucking go with this
fucking
shit.
slime ball.
Bruh, he got ordained as the legendary Sannin after the Third War, right? And here's what he does. He's like, everybody I grew up with keeps beating my ass. But if I just go to these where these kids are fighting, maybe
Hopefully
I can flip the game
Hopefully
real
I can
quick.
take one of their bites.
I was just like, you was a
Pause.
whole bastard.
Before we
dog.
continue to go up, big bad, not a big bad for Kahuna because he's a hero, but for everybody else, he's a big bad. Fucking Minato.
Knew it.
This nigga got a retreat on sight for every Did you saw what? A yellow flash. It's time to leave.
We are going all the way home. We might go
the
to
way.
space.
All the way home. Why are we leaving? It's the yellow slash. What does that mean? Translation: my son needs milk.
I just had a little retrospective back in my Saturday morning cartoons. Remember the first episode of the X-Men and we met our first big bad,
The Sentinel.
the Sentinel.
Oh my god.
Halt, mutant.
The infamous mall scene.
Those husky purple and magenta. I was like,
You know
Big ass
the
robot.
SpongeBob meme where he's just like,
oh my god.
But
that carried over to like even the games. Like when I first played Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I saw Sentinel. I was just like, I ain't got no beef, dog.
They're the cheapest
I ain't
character
got
in
no
that
beef.
game.
Yo,
I might take my Ryu, my Wolverine.
they took the original premise and they were like, yo, we can make this. We can go hard with him. Rocket punch.
Rocket punch. No, that's all you see is rocket punch.
Fly.
Rocket kick. Whatever.
The only thing, speaking of that, the only other thing that was annoying in that game besides Rocket Punch was fucking Doom when he fucking kicked.
Oh yeah, that constant kick.
There's an all around big bad right there.
Victor Von Doom, my favorite fucking
Von
villain
Doom.
ever.
One of the best world leaders in the Marvel universe.
The best world leader.
Sadly.
Amazing.
According to all the good guys, they just like,
Amazingly.
really? Doom gets the go ahead from the guys?
No.
Doom gets the A-OK.
When it comes to being a big bad, you have to be successful, and there is no one in Marvel more successful than Dr. Doom. Anything he set his mind to, he's achieved it. He managed to get his mother back. He's ruled the Marvel world more than twice, like more than once. And he killed Thanos. How many people could say that? Without
But mind you, Thanos is actually
there is
supposed to be
Squirrel Girl.
unkillable.
Without an Infinity Gauntlet, I think Thanos had the Infinity Gauntlet at the time. And Doom just snapped his fucking neck like he was in Mortal Kombat and shit.
I just want him to have like an alternative outfit with anything. I would love to see Doom in some Tim's sweatpants and a green bandana.
So you want him to be from Harlem?
Yeah, right.
a little bit. With like when he pops on the scene, Wu-Tang just starts going off in the background.
Can we all right, someone
Doom.
who's going to watch this podcast, send this out to a high exec or someone who's creative as shit on YouTube. We need a street Doom running the streets of Harlem.
Just had a mask with a fitted cap on.
Like you go to he got the biggest fucking underground warehouse. You just go in there and the moment you go in there, all you hear is fucking Wu-Tang playing that. What the fuck?
Why would he be listening? Why would he be listening to Wu-Tang?
Because you need to niggerify everything.
Because he's a G. He's the original Marvel OG.
Get the guys who made Barry Tales.
I want to switch it back and get it back to anime.
Oh,
Question.
Okay.
Wait,
Is One Punch Man a big bad?
you can't. No,
No.
you can't really count anything from this parody series. It's not. That's not fair.
speaking
It's nice.
It's just like
animation and cartoons.
It's like One Punch Man is literally a parody series that's not supposed to be taken serious.
Right.
It's actually supposed to make fun of the
Dragon Ball.
whole
Right, the
concept
entire
in
thing.
general.
of showing in the superheroes.
Yeah. So that's why I'm just like, that's why whenever I remember I first heard someone say, yeah, he's stronger than Goku, I was like, but he's a joke character. That's the whole.
That's the whole.
Like the little girl from that little Goku, that Dragon Ball Super short.
It's like how Squirrel Girl is actually insanely strong.
Exactly. Not so much insanely strong, but she just beats everybody she comes in contact with.
Since
She's a joke
our
character.
slave driver is in the booth and he's yelling at me, I figured he's yelling at me through text messages, everybody. I figured we should mention the smallest of big bads when it comes to cartoons and animation, Cartman.
Oh, I was going to say
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse, but I'll take Cartman.
AKA
Cartman.
Baby Negan.
Baby,
No exceptions.
No,
baby Newton.
you just accept that he only wants half. That's what was said in the show. Just be thankful he only wants
Cartman
half.
would be like, if you look into their their school yearbook, it would just be like most likely to fuck on you.
Most likely to make you eat your parents. No, but this little bastard.
Most likely to pose as a handicapped kid for the Special Olympics.
Most likely to run KFC.
Most likely to give you AIDS.
Most
Most likely to put his dick in your mouth. And call you gay.
oh, why you guys? Why you got my dick in your mouth? You fucking fake.
He's such
That's
a
what Cartman
South
did.
Park.
he's such a douche.
South Park is a big bad.
South Park, the town, is a big bad.
He's such a douchebag.
He's the best douchebag. He's what I want to be when I grow up.
You want to be an 8-year-old child with you.
No one touch it. No one touch that. No.
I want to be that level of fucking
Moron. Would it be an 8-year-old child?
He's technically older than me. You see how fucking old that show is?
Yeah, technically.
Lord.
But all right.
This simple bastard. I can't. No, what?
Honestly, I'm tired of people shit. And if I could get away with it, some people be eating their parents in chili.
You know
right
what?
now.
Wow. You know who was no? You know who's a couple.
Soylent chili.
You know who's a good big bad from film?
Soylent chili and people.
Predator.
Meh.
Meh.
Man.
Really?
Yes.
All right, because
Why?
Alright.
the first big bad. Second, and after that, he's pretty much
I'm mainly talking about the first film.
okay. And that's
When it was like you didn't see what this motherfucker looked like until we're past an hour in the film.
But
We
see-
just knew. I see him by
Ooh,
see.
we want to know who's going to be a big bag when it comes
works.
up? In a new movie, I think it's called Life. Whatever they found up on Mars is going to be a big bag.
Oh,
I feel like we've seen that movie style before.
Thing,
Probably.
Like
The Thing,
Event Horizon.
Event Horizon, like you said.
Yeah, I'm just like, I mean,
I'm tired of getting trapped on a ship with some fucking creature.
and it looked like the black guy was the first one to die.
That's how it is.
I was like, come on, y'all still gonna do that trope after Get Out?
It looks like the little pink thing. From,
That's a new age.
Get Out is the big bad of 20.
yo,
Can't trust these white people. No.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
13 and the Almighty. does
Yeah, we do
mean
not
this.
endorse.
Dirty and Mighty
We do
is
not
in the
endorse that.
opposite of the sunken place. He is very lit.
Do you not realize we get paid for this shit?
Understandable.
I ain't
But
gonna.
still.
I ain't
Still.
pulling no goddamn punches.
Hey man,
Y'all can come at me in the comments.
Donald Trump is a big bag.
Donald Trump is definitely a big bag.
Donald Trump and money. Big
But,
bad.
here, but you know what the sad part is?
It's
If
just
we're-
a big bad
If we're
who
gonna
beat out
go
a different
there,
big bad.
so was Hillary.
Yeah, it's just a big bad who did beat out a different big
Does
bad.
2016 count as a big bad?
Yes.
Yo, whoa,
Yes.
whoa! One.
Oh,
It's,
my
It's been
goodness.
decided for me and council friends. We no longer refer to that. It is known as 20XX.
20XX. This Mega Man now?
You either call it 20XX or you call it 2015S or 2015
2015
plus.
too.
Yo, motherfucker, it's not a fucking iPhone. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It is bad, and we should not speak of it.
Okay.
Let's.
No, who's a,
You
thinking
might
of,
as
speaking
well
of
just call
cartoons,
it the Galaxy 7 if that was a fucking case.
God.
Big Bad in cartoons,
Right.
who is also lovable.
Who?
Aku.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, he has like such a marketable design when we were growing
It's so
up.
simple.
Right.
It's so simple, yet it's so good.
Just a lot of
So he is low
jet
key like
black.
designed to be adorable and market is really nice.
But the thing is, Aku started off he started off menacing, but then as the show got went on, he slowly became a comical character.
Yeah.
And it's
And it also leaned on storytelling.
But
Yeah.
here's why though. Think about it. When we first met him, it was so long ago, and then we don't see how far into the future does Jack go?
they still don't explain that.
Yeah,
100
they go into the future, and Haku has already won.
Yeah, so he's just like, I get
he's
rude
like,
felt
what-
jokes
he's like,
now.
Jack, is that you? He's like, yeah. Hey,
buddy. How you
Been
been?
waiting on you, dog.
Right.
Like, nigga, I didn't even know you was alive. Yo, kill him.
Make this a thing now.
I want a hat. Make sure you get that hat that you preserve the hair and make me a Jack hat.
I want the sword.
One.
But nowadays with Aku, he's in a depression. Like he's in a funk. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
He's just not like. It's been 50 years.
He saw the episode. We
sorry.
sadly we haven't.
So sorry.
But
It's
it's
fine.
okay. It's all love. We're gonna watch that shit anyway.
By the time this comes out, they would have seen it. But not Jack. Aku is in a like real depression right now. There's 50 years passed since the season 4 to season 5. 50 years. Jack hasn't aged, but Aku knows something is wrong, and he's like, "Fuck! Like I don't care about Jack no more. Like who the fuck is Jack? I don't care. You want to kill him? So what? Like
Right.
But the fact that Jack is not an active person anymore is just really sending Aku into a like really like sad depression.
Right. He's like, I got nothing to fuck on.
I got nothing to do. I destroyed all the time portals. He can't get back. But the fact that he's still here is just pissing me off.
And that's the strain of immortality being a big bad.
Do you think he would go and like, all right, Jack, they ain't really gotta worry about Jack no more. I already won here. I might as well try to go fuck on the motherfuckers that tried to destroy me in the first place.
No, he just don't care.
It don't
anymore.
matter. He
Odin.
already won.
Yeah, exactly.
He won the earth. There's still so much more to conquer.
He don't care.
I'm sorry. If I win the earth, I'm looking up at the night sky. I'm gazing upon all that I have yet to rule. I'm going to hit this motherfucker. I'm going to hit this shit like
Aku's a big
Galactus
bad,
from
but right now
Swarm Galaxy.
he's pretty depressed. He lost his thrill. He lost his means to be.
That sucks.
So
I think we should move
But
on to
we get
video
see
game
Jack
big
his
bads.
ass was,
I feel like video game big bads are too fucking easy. They're
Capcom.
Shots fired.
Correction, Capcom failures. You let us down. We wanted Mega Man. We wanted Mega Man.
But we
Shots
got
fired.
But instead we got Mighty fucking number 9.
Mighty month, you don't get the shit out my goddamn face before I come.
Oh my god.
Like
Those Kickstarter, they are so salty, dog. Because it was built up to be incredible, and it was just
It
like
just came out of like a cheap ripoff.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right
but
now,
then it
if
was
I
like,
was
hey,
on
let's play not Mega Man.
the shareholder table, and I went and like put money into the Kickstarter, and then I'm in the meeting with the motherfuckers, and after I played the game and I realized this shit, it's gonna take everybody to stop me from climbing over the cable.
everybody
to go fuck up these.
everybody looking at your movie like, please don't do this.
All right, we on a video game big bads now, right?
All right, if we're gonna do video game big bads, should we just get the obvious out of the way?
Which one?
Solid
Bowser?
Snake.
Solid Snake,
Bowser.
anything from Ashura's Wrath.
Everything from Assure's Wrath.
See again, those guys were easy though. Most of them were easy and shit.
Shadow.
When I think of big bads from
anything
Assure's
from
Wrath,
Shadows of
I'm
Colossus.
only thinking of
You want
two.
to know a
Oh,
video
God,
game
size.
big bad? As a video game, Ninja Gaiden.
The whole game.
The whole
Ninja Gaiden,
video games
Black, the
the
NES
the entire
versions.
series where the actual series is the big bad. Ninja Gaiden, fucking Dark Souls.
Oh, Dark Souls and
Speaking of
Bloodborne.
Dark Souls, I saw a fucking meme on Facebook where there was a couple holding the game like it was a baby. And the first comment was, it would be easier to raise an actual child.
It would, but no.
Yeah, because
Come on, can we, like,
less
start-
rolling.
When I come to big bads, I'm gonna think about the motherfucker who gave me the most problems trying to beat his ass, and this is Dr. Robotnik in Sonic 2.
Yeah, because they gave you no rings.
No rings and Death Egg. So you had to not only did you have to destroy Metal Sonic, you had to fight Robotnik
And that dumbass
with little
robot,
to
no
nothing.
rings.
With little to nothing.
Nothing but timing.
Yeah, well I had to fucking cheat. Get the bug code, get the supersonic rings.
Things have been
Dude.
Sonic, bitch. I don't give a shit.
Things have been
Hey.
big bad for me in video games. As we know, 15 came out.
Yes.
Out of all the bosses, even though there's huge bosses that are like, yeah, you can say that's a big bad. None of them, like, I smacked the Titan,
Right.
Bitch.
smacked Leviathan,
Right.
Ifrit, even the final boss. There's only one boss in the entire game that made me feel like, I'm a little bitch.
Who is it?
Who you think it is?
Ravis.
Yep.
When he died,
Tar
he-
baby.
I'm thinking about
You-
the fucking,
he
I'm thinking about
died.
the fucking mountain monster.
No,
He took my
no, because it was just a long ass
the-
fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I mean big, like, you wanted to kick this nigga's ass throughout the whole game. Then you find him. He's dead. Then bullshit happens. He's brought back as like some weird
Tar
demon
baby.
half hybrid tar baby. And then all you know is like the music cuts on. You're in a big area, and you know this nigga can move from one end of the map to the other very fast. Like, there's no getting away.
What about have y'all played Final Fantasy X?
Oh,
Yes.
I do remember that trip down memory
I haven't
lane.
played in so
Fucking
long.
Seymour. Remember that dick?
Oh my
Remember
god.
that bastard?
The Mount Gigazet is a big bag. And after all
Yeah.
after
That
that snow and
takes me
shit,
back.
you get to see more. And he's like, hello. I've got all my
What
summons
about-
ready for you.
What about
I'm gonna marry Luna.
What about-
What the fuck you gonna do about it?
what about Metal Gear Solid 2 when you had to fight up to, I think it was like up to 9. I played it on normal, so you had to fight like 6 Metal Gears at once as Raiden.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
Yeah, I do
go-
remember that.
That sucked.
Yeah.
I barely remember that because I wasn't allowed to touch the sticks often then, but I did play it. I did play
That
that,
sucked
moment.
because I didn't realize that like you could actually get stepped on.
Yeah.
Dog, and it's like
Happened to
after
me a
you
couple
do
times.
that,
I'm not gonna
after
bullshit
you
you.
do that, it's just like, oh, finally, I get to rest. No, now you got to fight your pop.
Like fighting the pop just seemed much more of a relief. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, swords, we can do this.
Not against giant six giant.
Because
mechs
I'm
and
shooting
shit.
at one, next you know, Raiden. I'm like,
You wanna know who a real big bag was? The fucking who used
damn you, Kojima.
the cow Pokemon, the Pokemon Silver.
Miltank.
Miltank,
Dog.
roll out,
Fucking Whitney.
Whitney is a
hate
big
that
bag.
joke.
roll out.
Oh god.
See, I didn't
This
have
bitch rolled out more than Optimus Prime drunk.
I didn't have these problems, especially like that when it came to Pokemon, only because I'm the type of asshole. A lot of this is going to start getting harder as I progress through levels. So I might as well grind out shit now and overwhelm this.
Sometimes
motherfucker.
that works.
Oh,
Sometimes that works.
I forget which one I had. I think it
Miltank-
was Pearl.
Thought you was about to say purple. I said, what the fuck are you lying?
It was
Pokemon Purple.
Pearl, Diamond and Pearl.
Right.
Before, like once I got to the 3rd gym, I was already level 75 with most of my Pokemon.
What is
fuck
wrong
does
with
that
you? Why did
Yo,
you?
did you take the make love not Warcraft route?
Real seriously.
You're literally amongst level 20s and 30s. You're just like,
spent
nope.
3
I'm
months
going to
fighting
be a
nothing
big
but
bad.
weirdos.
I like to go at shit with overwhelming force.
Overwhelming gusto. Like,
How American of you.
Very.
I didn't when fucking in Kingdom Hearts. When it came to Sephiroth, after he whipped my ass in the original 2 games, and then when fucking 1.5 came out and 2.5,
I hear a montage coming on.
fucking in the on the
See,
platinum.
that's that bullshit when
the
you start bringing out
platinum match.
mixtapes.
You're gonna
Like,
need a montage.
the fucking platinum match. I was like, oh no. I hate how he gets.
I know.
Everybody beats him with all his style and finesse and dodging and blocking and magic. Like, no, you whooped my ass. Like, straight disrespected me as a child. Now I'm about to do the same. I went at that nigga at level 100. Equipped nothing but negative combos. He didn't get styled on. I literally beat this man to death
With a
with a
club.
bat, with a metal bat.
No
I came here
exceptions.
to fucking win.
Sephiroth
That little bitch was my Glenn.
is a big bad.
yes, he is. Yes. And to me, I feel like I like Sephiroth, but I feel like when I first encountered him in Kingdom Hearts, that was one of the things that kind of made me not interested in the franchise. Because I was like, okay, you
Final
guys
Fantasy
kind of.
characters.
Yeah, because I was just like, not bash. I'm not gonna bash the series. It's just not for me.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
I'm like, no. A lot of you guys don't know. Me and Jamal has called me everything under the sun sometimes.
That's
'Cause
fine.
That's fine.
look at his face.
I don't blame you because I talk my shit about Kingdom Hearts too. It's just for me, the story is just overcomplicated.
You're both wrong.
Very wrong.
Overcomplicated. It's unnecessary.
The wrongest of wrongs.
It's so unnecessary.
I feel like his inner Trump's gonna come out. He's like, wrong.
I got other friends.
Your
that
facts.
break the parts.
Your media doesn't mean anything.
And your
Fake news.
and your
Alternative ratings.
And your opinions are trash. Put them next to Hillary's emails.
That's what you can do, Leno. Get him out of here.
Get them out of here. Get your opinions out of here.
Now let me sign this executive contract.
We got 3 minutes left, yo.
Oh my.
3
Yo,
minutes
All
left.
right, so out of all media that you've been entertained by throughout your life, who's one big bad you believe in?
Ozzy and Maximus. Watchmen.
Yeah.
He succeeded in what he wanted to do. He wanted to destroy New York. Did it.
To unite the world.
Still.
No, because think about it. The after effect was literally no
World
one was
peace.
talking about nuclear weapons anymore.
But they also
all
wanted to
wanted to
destroy New
come
York.
together.
But like a lot of big bad's motivation comes to be like it's good. It's built on good intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Doom. He just wanted his mom back. Everything he did was just to bring his mom back.
What about you?
Well, it comes from an obvious choice, only because it's really selfish and fucked up. Chakra Vanson from A Short's Wrath.
Not even gonna argue.
The actual.
Only because it was a really dick move.
That's
he
the
even
spit,
said
the spider, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said the suffering that this world has seen was all to choose my heir. That is a fucking dick move.
Yeah.
And like when you're that powerful, who can stop you really
Right.
from doing this?
Who's you?
Zahir from Avatar. Dog. He
Zahir?
spent his life in prison. He studied the air nomads for the entirety of his life, just based in faith that there was a reason they were right in all things. And the moment he got power, he flipped everybody's shit.
Good point.
And he killed a world leader the moment he got loose.
Yeah.
Then he went forth to go beat the Avatar. The fuck? Dog, it was crazy.
That was a badass moment.
Zahir is a big bad.
One of my personal favorites, just because the speech he gave was too moving. I'm gonna bring him back. Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. What stands before you is a symbol of oppression. I was like, wait a minute, nigga, what? Like, even the press was like, hold up, he's actually giving a speech. Wait a minute,
Hold up.
guys.
Quiet down. This big man's talking.
All right.
Like, first off, it's hard to understand him because of the mask. So,
But
all right.
still, so
no one laughed.
We're getting dirty looks from
been
our
supplied?
our slave driver in the booth. I think it's time for us to end.
All right.
Is
Before we do, check us out. These shirts, AmerimeMedia.com. If you want one,
Stay woke.
Course.
You're all beautiful. Thank you for watching. Please
This
like and
is-
subscribe.
Fuck y'all.
Shit, motherfucker.
Stop! I get paid for this shit, baby.
We
Fuck
are
you,
the
me.
Amerime Junkies. This is Salty Truth.
I'm 13, the all fucking mighty bitches.
Tony Newport.
Basic DB, a.k.a. Jamal Stokes.
Got put out his whole fucking government.
Hey,
Oh,
man.
just to
You're
let you
also
know,
known-
I'm
Also
over.
known.
I'm over on like different games and Overwatch and shit. If you want to come for my title, go ahead and do it, so I can kick you back down and say,
Thanks, guys.
"Enjoy the climb back up, bitch."
Yeah, we Twitch on Overwatch and
peace.
Battlefield.
Peace.
Peace.